Happy Friday, friends! Today we are crocheting a koi fish. The written version of this pattern will be available on my Instagram for free, so if you want to follow along with that or just use the written pattern, go check that out over there. A few things about this project: there are a lot of color changes, so it's not recommended for beginner crocheters unless you know how to color change. Here are the materials you'll need. And here are the required skills and their abbreviations. If you don't know how to do something on this list, I recommend looking it up before getting started. We're going to start with the body. Alright, let's start with our magic ring. Drape your yarn over your fingers like this, and then make an X over your pointer and middle finger. Flip your hand over, insert your hook under the first loop and over the second, pull the second under and twist, and then chain 1. Now we are going to put 8 single crochet into this ring. So insert your hook through the middle, yarn over and pull up a loop through the middle, yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook. Repeat this 7 more times until you have a total of 8 single crochet in your magic ring. Now that we have all of our single crochet, we're going to pull the ring close with the tail. And then I work in joined rounds, so I'm going to insert my hook into that first single crochet I made, slip stitch, and chain 1. For round 2, we're going to put an increase in each stitch. An increase is just 2 single crochet in the same stitch. For round 3, we're going to follow the pattern a single crochet and then an increase. So in your first stitch, put a single crochet, and in the second, put 2 single crochet in the second stitch. And that's an increase. Repeat this 7 more times until you have a total of 24 stitches in your round. We're going to start with our color A, which is white, but if you use a different color, just label that one as color A. I will also color the text of what yarn color you'll be using, just to give you a little more clarity. For round 4, we're going to start our color changes. So start with 4 single crochet, but on your 4th single crochet, don't finish it, just pull up a loop so that there are 2 loops on your hook. Now take your color B, mine is orange, and make a slip knot. And then finish that single crochet with your new color. If you have another way that you like to color change, do that method instead, but this is how I do it. Now do another 3 single crochet, but on the 3rd single crochet, just pull up a loop so that there are 2 loops on your hook, just like we did with the 4th single crochet. Now instead of fastening off my colors, I'm just going to pull up my other color and finish off that color change with that. And that's what I'm going to do for each color change. I'm just going to pull up the next color. I'm not going to fasten off each time. I find that a little tedious and a little time consuming. This makes it a little faster. And for the last 17 stitches, put a single crochet in each, and you'll have 24 stitches at the end of your round. For round 5, we're going to do 3 single crochet in our color A, and then color change to color B. When I color change like this, I kind of leave a gap so that it doesn't change the shape of my plushie when I stuff it. If you pull them too tight, it'll shape your plushie wrong. So just kind of pull out a loop like that. Anyway, for that you're going to do 5 single crochet in your color B and then switch back to color A. And then I'm going to do 6 single crochet in color A again. And then I'm going to color change back to color B and do 5 single crochet. And then to finish it off, I will color change back to color A and do 5 more single crochet. You will still have 24 stitches in this round. For round 6, we're going to do 3 single crochet. And then color change to color B and do 4 single crochet. And then color change to color A again and do 6 single crochet. Then color change to color B and do 7 single crochet. And then finally change back to color A again and do 5 single crochet. And you will still have 24 stitches in this round when you are done. Now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to cut all of my color changes, like I said, to pull up a loop so that it doesn't change the shape of your plushie. I'm going to go in and just as an extra measure, cut all of them. You don't have to do this. Alright, for round 8, we are going to do 4 single crochet in our color A. We're going to color change to color B and do 1 single crochet. And the color change still works the same for that. You're just going to pull up a loop and then color change right back to color A. And then do 9 single crochet. Color change to color B and do 4 single crochet. And then to finish off the round, color change back to color A and do 6 single crochet. For round 9, we're going to do 8 single crochet in color A. Color change to color B and do 2 single crochet. Color change back to color A and do 5 single crochet. Color change to color B and do 3 single crochet. And then to finish off the round, color change back to color A and do 6 single crochet to finish off the round. And you will have 24 stitches in the round. For round 10, we're going to start with color A and we're going to do 7 single crochet. Color change to color B and do 4 single crochet. And then back to color A to finish off the round with 13 single crochet. You will still have 24 stitches in the round when you are done. For round 11, we're going to start decreasing. The pattern will be a single crochet and then a decrease, but there will be color changes, so it will kind of break up that. But the pattern is still the same. So we will start with a single crochet in the first stitch, and then you'll do 2 single crochet together, but I'm going to do an invisible decrease. So I'm going to go in the front loops only, twist over, and in the third stitch, put it through the front loop as well, like this. And then I'm going to yarn over, pull through both loops, and then yarn over and pull through both loops again. So that is a invisible decrease. And I'm going to continue doing this one more time. Like that. And then I'm going to color change, I'm going to do a single crochet and then I'm going to color change to color B. And then I'm going to do a decrease. I'm going to do a single crochet in color B, and then color change to color A, and then do a decrease. And then I'm going to continue on with the single crochet and then a decrease pattern 4 more times until I'm at the end of my round. And you will have 16 stitches in this round when you're done. We're now going to insert our eyes. Insert your eyes between rounds 3 through 4, 8 visible stitches across, and you're going to count on round 4. So count those stitches on round 4. And then we're going to stuff. For round 12, we're going to start with color A and do 9 single crochet, and then color change to color B and do 2 single crochet. And then finally we're going to end our round with a color A and 5 single crochet, and you will have 16 stitches at the end of your round. Another round of decreases. We're going to follow the pattern 2 single crochet and then a decrease. You start with color A and follow this pattern 2 times. And then we will do 1 single crochet in color A, and then we will color change to color B and do another single crochet and then a decrease. And then for the decrease, we'll still pull up 2 loops and finish it off with our first color, color A. And then we will do 2 single crochet and a decrease to finish off the round. And you will have 12 stitches at the end of this round. And this is the last time we're going to use our color B for the body. So fasten off that however you'd like. I just cut a long tail and stuff it into the body. And for round 14, we're just going to follow the pattern a single crochet and a decrease. Do this 4 times and you'll have 8 stitches at the end of your round. And only do this in color A. There is no more color B. For round 15, single crochet in every stitch for 1 round, and you will have 8 single crochet in this round when you're done. We're now going to crochet the fins. For the side fins, we're going to be working in a magic ring again. And we're just going to put 5 single crochet into this magic ring. We are not going to close or connect the ring. You are going to close it with the tail, but you're not going to connect it like I did with my joined rounds. You're just going to leave that flat spot like that, and then fasten off and cut a short tail. Because I'm going to use sewing yarn to sew these two. So for the back fins, we're going to make 1 in color A and 1 in color B. So make your magic ring and chain 2, and then put 6 double crochet into the magic ring. Again, do not connect your ring. We want that flat part there so that we can sew it flat to the body. Fasten off, cut a short tail, and that is it. Now for our top fin, we are going to chain 6. Make a slip knot and chain 6. And we will work row 1 starting in the 3rd chain from our hook, not our 2nd. Usually it's 2nd, this one's 3rd. Now, once you get to the 3rd chain, you're going to put a double crochet into that chain. In the next chain, you're going to do a half double crochet. And then a single crochet in the next chain. And in the last chain, you're going to do a slip stitch. Fasten off and cut a long tail for sewing. I'm cutting a short tail because I'm going to use sewing yarn. I don't like working with chenille yarn or sewing with chenille yarn. It's really messy. It gets fluff everywhere. So I'm just going to use some acrylic yarn to sew with, but you do what you're comfortable with. We're going to sew the side fins flat to the body between rounds 5 through 6. And I'm going to do it about 2 stitches away from the eye. And just sew flat against the body. For our back fins, we're going to sew them between rounds 15 through 16. 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. And you decide which ones you want on the top and bottom, whichever color, it doesn't matter, it's up to you. But make sure that they are centered with the body. And for the top fin, we're just going to sew it in the middle of the head between the eyes. Make sure it lines up with the eyes and the back fins. And this is what it should look like. Here are some final photos, that way you can see him from every angle and what he's supposed to look like. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe for more tutorials. I have a video planned for June and I'm so excited to share it with you, but it's going to be a surprise, so I'm not telling you what it is yet. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in June!